Howdy, howdy, fellow YouTubers. Mr. Z Bunch Numbers here with a little bit of Mixed Q Error Fest to show you, as well as some online purchases of the Evil Bay. So, anyways, I will get off to it and won't delay. The first car I purchased off the Evil Bay for quite a while ago. Picked this up for I think it was just over $5. The seller had not listed it as an error, and I have enough of an education on this casting that I knew what it was supposed to look like. An untrained eye would look at this and probably say, what's wrong with it? There ain't nothing wrong with it. Well, that's because the error actually kind of blends in. It kind of goes with the flow of the car. If you notice, this front wheel is a white wall wheel. The back is black wall. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think NASCAR, any kind of race car, is going to have a white wall wheel on the front. It has got an error, and the white wall is the error. So anyways, it's got a mismatch wheel error. I thought that was pretty sweet because it goes with the flow of the car. You go from the white wheel to the stripe. Kind of fitting, although unusual. Very unusual. So pick that one up off the Evil Bay. Got a bunch of mixed Q errors to show you. Caught a couple 3 dump bins in my area that have been put out recently. I was probably about 2nd or 3rd, 4th to those dump bins each time, and each time, of course, people don't check for the errors. Leave them for me. And I'll give you guys a couple seconds to check this one out. Well, anyways, if you know what this casting looks like, you know that it is missing the side tampos. Got a naked Mad Manga missing the side tampos. Anyways, got that one. Also got the Surfing School Bus. This one is going to probably be a little bit harder to spot. You really have to know what this thing looks like in order to spot it. And I spotted it right away because I knew it looked funny. Well, if you look closely, the back exhaust is cracked. It's supposed to have 5 exhaust pipes sticking up here at this level, but there's the 2 other ones down here that cracked and are facing down, so it's kind of like a trick exhaust setup on that Surface Cool Bus. Then I picked up a Dodge Charger Drift. I don't usually pick up these kind of errors, but I really have been wanting this car, and don't know why I didn't pick it up the first couple times, but this one made me want to pick it up. Well, anyways, the error is it's got a big blob of black paint on the front. So yeah, nothing too fancy. Not really that much of an error. More of just an excuse to buy it than anything. I really do like it. Pretty cool. Then I got a couple of Ferrari Californias. You'll see right away what the error is on the top one, and the bottom one you won't see until I take this one away. So anyways, I got the one missing the windshield on top, and then I have this one. Now what you're seeing right here is the cutout of the J-hook. So from the factory, got caught up in the package. Then in the same dump bin, also picked up this Thunderbolt, very light, powdery, kind of just a regular blue, powdery blue. It's not a green. A lot of these are a greenish blue, more of an aquamarine. This one's just straight up baby blue. Very unusual, and it's a very different color. If I were to have another one to compare it, I would have, but I didn't want to spend another $1 to get the same exact car. So anyways, a lighter color variation if you want to look out for that. Also got the Impavado 1, missing the rear spoiler. Rear spoiler. Then I got a mispunched of the Skull Crusher. It's kind of hard to see with the bright color, but the bottom, as you can see, it's hit off center over here, so the whole front end is sticking up like it shouldn't be. And then the last error that I picked up from the dump bins is this 73 Ford Falcon XB. It's not really obvious at first if you're not really up on what this casting should look like, but if you do collect errors, you know what this is. It's an all small wheels error. So yep, that one was my favorite pick out of the whole bunch. I really like this car in this color variation, and to get it all small wheels is pretty cool. So the Thunderbolt, which is one of my favorite castings, and the Falcon XB. And transferring right into my next set of cars that I picked up is yet another Ford Falcon XB. super. Oh yeah, it's not the painted headlight version, unfortunately, but still super. Picked this one up for $19.50. Not too bad. Pretty decent price considering what they're going for in the Bay these days. Probably could have waited longer and got one for, 15, 16, 17 bucks, but yeah, why not? It's a really nice casting with a nice purple spectra flame. Pretty decent. And then for $16.50, picked up the Volkswagen Beetle. Super treasure hunt. Really like this car. Pretty sweet. All plastic, except for the, got the metal body, metal engine, plastic exhaust, plastic base. Pretty sweet. Super. And then the last super that I picked up off the Evil Bay, I paid quite a chunk of change for this one. And to me, it was well worth it. Ford Focus RS. Went a little crazy on this one because it's an error. And you might not spot it right away, but if you know this casting and you know what it looks like, you'll know what it is. It's got the wrong front wheel. It's got I think it's a 10-spoke maybe, and it's supposed to have an 8-spoke wheel, which is correct on the back. And then if you look at the underside, I don't know if it'll show, but it's got a treaded tire on the front and a slick on the back, and it's a little bit bigger. So anyways, that's it for this update. Hope you enjoyed. Peace until my next one.